What is up? I am TJ, this is Uncommon, and so are you. Hey guys, if you're unfamiliar with Uncommon, we are a men's ministry based out of Charlotte, North Carolina. And our focus is to encourage men to be the husband, dad, and leader they were always meant to be. Now we'll have some information around our ministry later in this video. But when Bryce reached out to us to do a video for the ManUp Charlotte this year, we were honored and jumped at the chance to do so. And so we're doing a video on the topic of an uncommon family business. So we wanted to touch on something that resonates with our audience at Uncommon, and I think it's going to resonate with men for ManUp Charlotte as well. And so let's look at some information around time. So when you think about how much time we spend apart from each other, it may shed some light on why it can be a struggle when we are together. If 2020 showed us anything, is that we were not prepared to spend some extended time with those that we say we love. Whether it be work, school, or just at home, we were not prepared for that volume of time together. It created obstacles and fights and stress and anxiety in divorces. Divorces were up tremendously in 2020. So let's look at some numbers here. So there are 8,760 hours in a year. It felt like there were 8,000 hours just in 1 month in 2020, but that's how many hours there are in a year. Between work, sleep, the distractions of everyday life, and actual commitments, it boils down that we spend about 37 minutes of quality time with each other per day. Now that is not very much time to get to know someone. So we had 4 people in our family. And if you had to split up 37 minutes of time to learn what's important to someone else and for them to learn what's important to you, that's going to be difficult. We have broken our video into 3 segments. Our first segment focuses on an uncommon family. Now, my wife and I say I, but it was really my rock star of a wife, homeschooled our 2 sons between kindergarten and 10th grade. And then proceeded to do dual enrollment and then graduate college. And we would spend time with them together as a family, but also individually, communicating, listening, and giving advice as needed. Trying to build those relationships. 37 minutes be damned, we were going to spend time with our sons, getting to know them and them getting to know us. Which brings us to our next point of this segment, which we love the most. We had the honor of leading both of them to Jesus by talking openly about our faith, worshiping together, and serving together. That was important. The time we spent investing in our sons, building relationships, talking about the good, bad, or ugly, helped us communicate the gospel to our sons and lead them to Christ. One of the other topics is we would discuss life topics, and we're always open in there to support each other. Every child goes through those preteen and teen years, no matter whether you homeschool or not. Peer pressure, life's decisions, all these things we got a chance to have a front row seat and be there to encourage and support and advise our sons as needed. Has it always been easy? Absolutely not. It is a work in progress, to say the least. Now, our second segment, an uncommon business. So I started a creative agency back in 2007, and over the last 14 plus years, both the boys have interned and worked at the company. After homeschool finished, my wife started working at the studio full time and sits about 5 feet to my right every single day. So the boys, on their own accord, chose college degrees that centered around, one, I think their calling, two, their interests, but also to work at the family business. And in 2017, God opened a door for us to take the lead on Uncommon, and we've all had a hand on growing that men's ministry till today. If you are an entrepreneur, this should resonate with you quite well. Has it always been easy? Absolutely not. It is a work in progress. So our third segment, an uncommon kingdom. So my family and I are very active in our faiths in Christ Jesus, and we're very open with that. There have been sacrifices that have need to be made for the kingdom, with whether it be family or friends, opportunities, but there have been blessings beyond measure. We have shared our faith with family, friends, even clients. Some receptive, some not. We have poured ourselves out in our family and our business over the years, and it has brought us closer together while we serve God. Because during the younger years of our sons' lives, we evacuated for Hurricane Katrina. We've been blessed to be born and raised in New Orleans, Louisiana. And so in 2005, we experienced Hurricane Katrina, which seemed to galvanize our family. As we grew closer to each other, we grew closer to God as well. But has it always been easy? Whew, no, it has not. It is a work in progress. So our last segment here is around truth and grace. The truth is, if you don't spend time together, you will have a hard time growing closer to each other. Hebrews 10:25 says, not neglecting to meet together, as is the habit of some, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day drawing near. So the challenge is, whether it's a family, a business, or your walk with Christ, know that it's going to be a process, and you and I need to put in the time and the effort to grow that. Now, to get more encouraging and sometimes challenging content for husbands, dads, and leaders like this, please visit our website at uncommen.org. Now, that's spelled a little differently. With a name like Uncommon, you can't spell uncommon correctly. So the website address is uncommen, not ONEN.org, uncommen.org. And we're very active on social media. We have a weekly Uncommon Live on YouTube every Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern. And so be sure to check out that. And we actually have tons of resources for those who are interested. Such as, we have over 50 devotions on the YouVersion Bible app. They asked us to write monthly devotions many years ago, and we have over 50 there now. You can also find our content on Olive Tree and even Back to the Bible. We have over 350 blog articles on our website alone. We have over 150 videos on our YouTube channel. Some were even decent. Just kidding. We even have a great membership program available to our audience. So be sure to check out our website. Since you're going to be something, be uncommon.